Hi there, I'm Johnny Graham from Inward. Today I'd like to talk to you about what I actually think in the UK is the hottest sales job in the tech sector right now. I don't think anybody out there has got a more exciting, more sexy sales job than this. Genuinely. Clients paid up to 115k base, double that on the OTE with stock options. I've been in technology sales recruitment now. This is, I think, my 20th year, maybe more, give or take, back to 97 with a few years out. In 20 years, I don't think I've worked with a more exciting client. They are massive growth, massive funding, unbelievable client list. The client list are gaining unbelievable return investment from the tech. They've got the Gartner cool vendor thing going on. They're literally pioneering a new area in the technology space, massive customer satisfaction with major global brands that will make your hair stand on end. You're talking about clients gaining tens of thousands of percent in return on investment from specific procurements. You know, one CPG client gained a 10% reduction in transport costs as a result of using this technology. That's not small. That's monumental, massive ROI as a result of implementing what is the future of artificial intelligence. They've got multiple employer recognition awards for best workplace and culture. Job is a new business sales role. I would say the marketing and the branding is the best I've ever seen in any client I've ever dealt with. But at the same time, I'd caveat that with the fact that when I was with the company last week, I met all the salespeople. I know who sold what, when. Every single decent deal the business has won since its inception has been pretty much self-generated via some smart thinking by a salesperson. They do win deals from the marketing, but more often than not, the people that do well here are very proactive and do bring in deals themselves. It's a C-suite level sell this. You're working with truly senior line of business leaders in global enterprise organizations, particularly ones with huge volumes of data, which is where they can really deliver that level of ROI. It's an AI solution. It's way ahead of the curve. It is way miles ahead of anything any other competitor has come up with. They're in that same place that Tesla were, where they have first mover advantage in the market and everybody else is following. This is a role in either CPG or manufacturing. It's complex sales involving very collaborative win teams. I was a meeting with a client the other day. They were talking about how they'll pull a town hall meeting together for a big win. They'll bring people in from the international offices via the screens, as well as put them all up on the bleachers in the offices and so on. And they were saying often the credit will often go to members of the win team than it necessarily will to the salesman who will be walking off into the sunset with his commission. This is a non-ego driven team player salesperson. And the point they made was what we sell is so leading edge, no salesperson in the UK tech sector will have enough of an understanding to win a deal in this market without being a very collaborative sales professional, without being able to work with senior data scientists and technology people within our business. If you can't do that and inspire and get them excited about the projects, they're saying you will really struggle. And they said the people that do well have that ability to lead and encourage complex collaborative win teams. It's managing and qualifying. They typically use a process like MEDPIC. What they're going to be interested in an interview is that you do have methodology, that there's method to your madness. And they will talk about that when they interview you. What else are they looking for? Real gravitas, business acumen. You're going to need to be able to demonstrate at interview that you sell to business, that you sell to senior line of business leaders, that you can demonstrate deals where it's been all about truly understanding the business issues and what's bothering key buying influences in an organization. You'll need to be consultative, collaborative, good door opener, got a good ability to find and ferret out senior level decision makers one way or another, working closely with marketing, working closely with branding, going to the right events, but at the same time, sometimes just picking up the phone, and being humble enough and hungry enough to do that. One of the things that they did caveat with the job, they said, listen, we think this is a great job, and we were talking about it, and if you get through to the next stage, I'll have to send you some videos where we've interviewed some of the salespeople, is the environment is growing so quickly. You know, this is blistering Silicon Valley growth rate. And with that comes a lot of change. And they said what they're looking for are people who can demonstrate they've been in fast, high-changing environments, that are used to businesses that grow, where literally every day you walk into the office and there are 10 people that you don't know who joined that day. That's the speed at which this is happening. Finally, the key issues for them, really good sales craft. They're looking for people who respect the craft of salesmanship itself and really respect the art of selling. And finally, one of the things we talked about was identity as a sales professional. People who really see themselves as salespeople, not somebody who sees themselves as a consultant or somebody who helps customers, somebody who sees themselves as a sales professional. Clients paying between 100 and 115k basic salary, double that on the OTE. People are earning well in excess of that, as I'm sure you can imagine. Stock options are absolutely superb. Working environment, unbelievably cool. Hybrid working environment, unbelievably cool company, incredible growth story. This will be one of those, the people that don't do it will be sat there in 2 years going, oh my God, I could have gone to work there. What the hell did I do? If you're interested, follow the process in the video ask. It is an interview. I am going to be asking you some questions. We will not and cannot consider candidates that haven't responded fully to the job. This is an elite level job. The client gets to ask a few questions by way of qualification, and they want us to ask those of you. So please do go through the process. Without that, we won't consider your application. Thanks ever so much. Goodbye.